very much for coming along to our auction here this morning at the very popular 15 Milford Avenue in the beating heart, the golden mile of Wheelers Hill. And what an unbelievable opportunity we have for you to purchase a prime piece of real estate here in arguably the most, if not the most, sought after property here in Wheelers Hill. If you're here to buy the property, my instructions to you are very, very clear, and that is to bid boldly, bid aggressively. More importantly though, buyers, make sure you bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity to give yourself every opportunity of being the lucky and successful buyer here today. Just to flag as well with Eugene, our lead agent here, who's been one of the top performing agents in Wheelers Hill over the last 5 years. She will be engaging in a conversation with a phone bidder who is registered that couldn't unfortunately be here due to some unforeseen circumstances, so I wanted to pre-frame that with you from the onset. I've got no doubt we're looking at a successful buyer out here for our auction, and I'd like to say in advance congratulations to that particular person in advance for their magnificent purchase, and what a magnificent purchase it's going to be for them for the many, many, many years to come. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank our vendors very much for not only giving myself the pleasure and honour of auctioning off their most prized possession, but of course, more importantly, the whole team at Stockdale and Lego, Gene, Helen, Ben here, of course, the whole team at Stockdale and Lego for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Folks, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. Folks, as the auctioneer, I'm going to be indicating bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will provide fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I'm going to be using during the auction to indicate I am making a bid on behalf of our vendors are simply vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen, can place those vendor bids. Now buyers, our settlement terms are flexible, which is perfect for every interested party out here, knowing that you've got plenty of flexibility on offer at the tail end of the 30, 60 or 90 days is not going to be an issue for you. That is, of course, of when you're going to retain the keys. That is, of course, of when you're going to start creating those priceless family memories. We're going to be asking as well for a standard 10% deposit payable today as per standard Victorian auction law. That, of course, will be 10% of the full purchase price, and you can make that payable by bank transfer to the trust account of Stockdale and Lego. Folks, if there's been any other prior arranged terms apart from the standard settlement and deposit terms that I've just mentioned, if our vendors agree to those specifics, then you're certainly more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. Now, buyers, number 15 Milford Avenue here in the heart of Wheelers Hill, it is absolutely delightful. The moment you walk through the property, you can clearly see how immaculate it is and how well kept it's been from our sellers. We've got 4 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms, and ample car spacing opportunities underpinning your prospective purchase of 664 square metres of some of the finest soil that the eastern corridor of Melbourne has on offer. The property is equipped with everything you could ask for: quality fixtures and fittings, an abundance of natural light, multiple living zones, space and storage, spanned over 2 levels and a split level down the bottom. Gorgeous, arguably one of the best pools I've seen this year. The view from the pool from multiple bedrooms and living zones throughout the property is simply unheard of. You don't find that with a property in today's day and age, so the floor plan has to be commended. We've got an abundance of natural light that bounces off every single angle of the property, and the gardens are enchanting, tranquil, and manicured to absolute perfection. I've got no doubt that the buyer, the moment they settle on the property, do not need to do a thing. They can literally just drop the bags, put the keys up after a hard day's of work, and enjoy the property for what it is. And of course, creating those priceless family memories are what you've been longing for a property like this. Not to mention the property, of course, with those high vaulted ceilings, possessing an abundance of character as well. It is a rare and unique opportunity to call yours. Location-wise, well, we know a Wheelers Hill property, what it has to offer, and that is schools, public, private, secondary, primary, Caulfield Grammar, of course, just up the street there. We've got freeway access points, making it a breezy drive in and out of the CBD. You're smack bang between the central business district and Bayside corridor of Melbourne to get the best of both worlds. You've got a great combination of boutique and major shopping, golf course, you name it. The list just goes on and on and on. Buyers, I don't mind where we start the auction here this morning. I'm going to be totally in your hands. If you see value, which I know you do, here's the opportunity to make your intentions known. So the opportunity beckons for you now to be the opening bidder at the auction. Who'd like to start the auction off? Who'd like to get the bidding underway? Buyers, them in your hands. Don't mind where we start. What did I say? Folks, I don't mind where we start the auction. I'm totally in your hands. This is the opportunity where you've got to really make your intentions known. Flex the auction muscles here. We've got a very, very, very healthy crowd in attendance here, and I reckon you've got better things to do unless you want to be buying the property here at 11 a.m, particularly for here and this particular part of Wheelers Hill. So let's not muck around. Let's show your intention to buy. Otherwise, maybe our phone bidder can get us started, Gene. You let me know if there's a bid there. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get it going right at the bottom end of the range. That logically makes sense for me, and then I'm going to dictate the increments moving forward. But I will let you know, our opening bidder gives himself an 87% chance of buying the property, 1.5, and bang, look at that phone bidder showing everybody up here, and we've got physical bidders out here, and they chose not to put their hand up, but our phone bidder, who's the far, decided to do so. So congratulations to them. 1.5, we've been dictated now. Good bidding from our phone bidder, and good luck to them.
Fabian,
Buyers, 20,000 on top to jump back is an absolute bare minimum. How much? 1.5 the offer here from our phone bidder. They're already in first place. We need to be at 1.52. 20 on top. Let's just go there. Let's not muck around. We're going to get there anyway. At 1.5. 1.52 and welcome into the auction. Competition ignited now. Make it 1.54. Let's go 154 now, Gene, from your buyer. If they wish to participate once again, which I'm sure they do. It's your bid at 152. I've got it yet. Just confirming. 152 is your bid. Good luck. You're in first place at 1.52. Phone bidder's got to be at 1.54 now with an absolute bare minimum. Helen confirming out the back there. Do we have any further interest? 152 the offer down the front, and good luck to you. What's at 1,520,000 the offer? Twice at 1,520,000. 1.54, bang back in, and 5.6 straight back. Look at that, confirming that was 20 on top at 5.6, thank you. At 1.56, welcome back in, and at 5.60, and it was an aggressive bid straight over the top of your buyer. They're going to be at 1.58 now. 1.56, you're in first, and good luck to you. Any interest from our phone bid at 1.56, 1,560, bids down the front here. Bids down the front here at 1.56, we've got to be 20 north of that number. Confirming if the phone bidder would like to jump on top at 20. We still need to be in 20s. I will let you know the second that we can chip back. 1.58, good bidding and well done. 1.6 straight back, and look at that. At 1.6 million, at 1.6 the offer. Gene, I'll wait for your instructions, please. At 1.6, they're in first. Good luck. Sorry for pointing at you. I hope I'm not being rude. At 1.6, let's make it 162 now to jump back. 1.62 to jump in. 1.6 the offer now. Otherwise, we'll be selling the property. I'll wait for the instructions, Gene, from you to make sure that we are on the market at 1.6. I do believe we're going to get some very good news, but I just want to be absolutely safe that our vendors haven't changed their minds. I do believe we're on the market at this point in time, so please bear with me. At 1.6, I'll wait for that formal compilation. At 1,600,000 now for number 15. Milford Avenue here in the backbone of Wheelers Hill. Buyers confirming we're done. There's no further interest here. We're confirming we're selling on the market now at 1.6 million. Make no mistake, we're going to be knocking the property down if there's no more bidding or offers here. Gee, 10 grand to jump back from your buyer, perhaps. Let me know. Folks, 10,000 to jump back. At once, how much? 1.61, good bidding, 1.62, 10 on top again, look at that, at 1.62, I'm just going to keep coming back to you, because I think you're going to come back in no matter what. At 1.62, I love that. You and I are friends, sir, let's do that after the auction, let's add each other on Facebook if we need to. At 1.62, you can come to all my auctions, I've got a few more lined up today. At 1.62, at 1.62, Helen confirming out the back there, 1.62 is the offer, Gene. Any interest from your phone bidder? Don't worry, I won't knock it down until you tell me all our buyers are out. 163. Thank you very much. 64, 1.63 here. 64, 64, and welcome back. 65, 65, 66, 67. At 1.66, 67, 67, 68 back, 69. At 1,680,000, 69, 1.7. Look at that. At 1.7, 1.71. 1.7, take your time, there's no rush, I will not rush it. At 1.7 million, that drove up very, very quickly. At 1.7, there was a buyer down the back there, I just need to confirm, 1.7 is the offer, Gene, at 1.7, and the bidding is right here, at 1.7. Just want to confirm down the back there, there was a buyer, no problem, you're done at this level, that's good news for you. At 1.7 million, how much? 7-1, 7-2, 7-2 straight back, 7-3 at 1 million, 720 the offer. Let's make it 1 million, 730 now. Or we're going to knock it down to you and sell it at 1.72. Once at 1,720, twice at 1,720. Third, 7-3, 7-4. Look at that at 7-4 at 1,740,000, 750. 1,750, 174 is the number. You're in first and good luck at this point of time. It can get increasingly frustrating. Bear with me. 7-5, 7-6. Take your time. 7-6, no problem. Didn't need to. At 1 million, 7-7, 7-8. At 1,770,000. Take your time, take a breath, have a chat amongst yourselves, I'll come back. At 1,770,000. Gene, making sure we're all on the same page here. Bidding is here across the road with Helen at $1,770,000 now. It is your call. Now, by the way, I don't need to take 10. I can take less if you wish. At 1,770,000. What about half of that? At 1,775,000? No problem. 775 the offer now. Do we make it 1,780,000? At 1,775,000, and good luck to you. What? 1.78. Take your time again. At 1,780,000. Ben, I want to confirm down the back there, those buys are officially out. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Looks like our two bidders are still in play here at 1,780,000. It's back to you, folks. If you wish to jump back into the auction here, you let me know. I will wait for your clear instructions. At 1,780,000. That's against you. You are in first, okay? At 1,780,000. Confirming. Gene, are we done with our phone bidder? At 1,780,000. I need the confirmation now. We're about to knock it down, it looks like. At 1,780,000. Folks, confirming. Last chance. Once. Twice. Third. Final opportunity. No problem.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Not 2 minutes. 2 seconds. In fairness, I'll probably give him 2 minutes. At 1,780,000. Man, thank you so much for your patience. I want you to know what the absolute same for you as well. At 1,780,000, I do represent the seller here, and they would want me to make sure that all our bidders have maximised their options here. So thank you very much for your patience and appreciating that. I do appreciate your patience, of course. At 1,780,000. Any further interest? Now, by the way, I don't like to play funny games at auctions, but if I have to say this, I will, and that is $1,000 will get you back in. I will have to accept that. We're on the market playing for keeps now, so I simply cannot reject that. Well, I can legally, but I don't want to and I won't. At 1,780,000, I'm just afraid of the game you're going to start when you give me 1,000 and then it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So probably not efficient for the auction. If you want to buy on your terms, I do suggest this. A big, booming, aggressive knockout bid can certainly pay dividends. And if they're not at liberty right now to yourselves, then I'm suggesting to not bid. Then it is, of course, your call at 1,780,000. Are we going to wrap up the auction now? I've given you time. I've got to call it 3 times. Last chance. Once at 1,780,000. 2,000 at 1,782,000. At 1,782,000. There, see? 84. So the moment you start the small increment game, your buyers are just going to return third. At 1,784,000. 1,000, round me up to 85, give it one last push. You sure you're done? At 1,784,000, I'm not convinced yet, Helen, because a buyer will tell an auctioneer 3 to 7 times that they're out before they're actually out, so I don't believe him just yet. At 1,784,000, hopefully though we can still be friends after the auction. At 1,784,000, give me 30 more seconds please to work on the underbidder. At 1,784,000, confirming you are done. 1,000 to get you back in, let it be your last bid. I'm going to knock it down here, are you sure? It's back to the drawing board. Back to your real estate portal of choice, realestate.com.au, domain.com.au, stockdalelegocentral.com.au. Searching for more homes you probably won't even like as much. I'm literally going to get Gene to call you Monday through to Sunday, trying to sell you other homes, and you're going to say, you know what, Gene, it's not as good as that one in Milford Avenue, Wheelers Hill. Well, guess what? We can avoid that conversation by giving me another 1,000. Okay, I've done. I can't do it. Sorry, Ben, I can't get any more. We're done. It looks like we're selling at 1,784,000. Gene, can I confirm your phone bidder is out? At 1,784,000. Done. Out. We're done? Okay, we're selling. Once, twice, third. Final time. It's the first time I haven't been able to conjure up another 1,000 from that line. I feel defeated. We're selling, and we're stopped. Congratulations and well bought, well done. Congratulations, thank you so much for our underbidders. Commiserations to your fine day in real estate for you folks. A gold medal around your neck, a podium finish for all our other bidders as well. Have a wonderful afternoon and stay safe. Thank you very much.
Hey, wait a sec.
Tell her now.
No.
That's good.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right.